just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. It's the one-game National League wildcard playoff between the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wildcard playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Strasburg gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
So here is Tommy Pham, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's set. Here it comes. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
And in steps Manny Machado as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 4 for 9. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. From the belt, the pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Strasburg on 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Struck him out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here it is. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Padres leave a pair. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Blake Snell is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Machado has to hurry, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nationals leave 1. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Will Myers. Now here's the first offering. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he fouls this one off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And to hit will be Trent Grisham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
As a look, now the pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So stepping in is Blake Snell, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Up next, Tommy Pham looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. One and one, the pitch.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready with the 2-1. Runners into corners, 2 men out. To short. Turner gloves it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the AB now. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Tatis onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it, because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. And the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And there's your first out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 now. And the payoff pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Third inning, no score to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. And now in the box, Drew Mendoza.
The third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Steven Strasburg. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Shortstop.
Here now is Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. He's set and the pitch. Will Myers will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
In now, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And the check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Blake Snell. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, D, when you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher, you have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Nola at second, Snell at first, 2 out in the inning. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Three and 1, here it is. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Count remains full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading up for the Nationals.
I know we're not seeing a
The
lot of
second baseman,
offense in this one, but there's
Starlin.
still some game left. I'm looking to see
Castro.
these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number
Now
22.
one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the dynamic
Soto.
bat of Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning,
first baseman,
4 pitches
number
and 2
19.
outs. Got the first guy
Yeah.
on 1 pitch, and then absolutely
Yeah.
dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for San Diego.
All ready to go in the top
second
of the
baseman.
5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Now here's the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Next to dig in, Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip. The pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, here is Eric Hosmer. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Padres leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Nationals, the right
And
fielder,
stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Popped him up. Cronenworth calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
up next for the Nationals.
Stepping in next, Victor Robles. He flew out in his last debut.
Robles.
First delivery to him. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Next, it'll be Jan Gomes. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Now into the box, Drew Mendoza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's set. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now a pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in. Full count now, 3-2. Robles at second with 2 down. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Now at the plate is Will Myers. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. first pitch on the way.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Now here it comes. Still even at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
At the plate, Austin Nola, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Singled last time up. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Trent Grisham. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Padres down in order. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And there's 1 away. Digging in next, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here now is Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Looking to send him packing again. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music, up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Matt Joyce is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First delivery to him as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. Outside, 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. 1 down.
Up next to the Padres.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tommy Pham. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And the pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Jake Cronenworth waits on deck. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. From the stretch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
High and deep to right center. Robles is back on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Manny Machado. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Manny Machado is the second out in the 7th inning. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Men on third with 2 down. And that misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's 1-0 San Diego. Austin Adams will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Josh Bell the next to hit.
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
And now the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
The 1-0 home. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Two pitch is fouled away. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Victor Robles. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now to the plate, Eric Hosmer struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Inside, ball two.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Will Myers will be next. And the count will be full. Payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Will Myers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Boy, D-World, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Hosmer on third with 2 out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Victor Caratini will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. First offering. Popped him up. Gomes shading to his right. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Nationals nothing. Drew Pomerantz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Drew Mendoza. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The pitcher.
Josh Harrison will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Runners on first with 1 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
.30 pitch is taken, strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. To second for one. Tim Hill enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Trey Turner will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Nola is under it. And that retires the side. One left for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Daniel Hudson enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. This is popped up. Mendoza over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Ball 3, 3-0. Pham leads off first with one away. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 1 and the Nationals 0. Keonikela is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So here's Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. He lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next, here is Juan Soto. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Juan Soto is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. At the plate now, Josh Bell. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That's a changeup off the mark, and it's 3-0. Mitch Haniger will be next. That one's in there. 3-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And there's ball 3.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will land foul. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors.